Welcome to Soapbox Smorgasbord Outdoors. First we need to set a few ground rules. Rule number 1, stay on the path as much as you can. Rule number 2, leave everything as you found it. Rule number 3, don't pick up the danger noodles. And lastly, rule number 4, just because it's fluffy doesn't mean that you need to bring it home.
Hey, I am back out here at the Baker Wetlands for another Soapbox Smorgasbord outdoors. I'm going to take a little bit of a different path tonight. Beautiful weather. Dogs must be on the beach. So I'm not quite sure where I'm headed this time. Gotta do this path. The other paths have a lot of people on them. Everyone kind of tries to look and see what you're doing and talking about when they see that you're talking. Been seeing a lot of posts about copperheads and stuff in our area, so you know it's that time of year. Fully expect to see snakes and turtles and a little bit of everything out here. It's a nice little pond over there. I saw some geese on it when I pulled up, but I'm not sure if there's any ducks or anything else. Up ahead in the middle of the path, we got some doves. We're gonna see how close we can get before they fly off. So I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, they flew off. Yeah, we got some different ducks down there on the pond. I don't know if you guys can see them. Might have to zoom in on your video. Looks like some wood ducks, a couple mallards out there. Kind of cool. I'm working on getting a camera that has some zoom to it, so then we can kind of see this stuff together and I don't just tell you about it. As usual, a bunch of red-winged blackbirds out here, landing in all the cattails that are ready to seed. There we go, right there. That's a nice, pretty red-winged blackbird getting ready to take off. Oh, so let me get kind of close. Wish there was some more paths up to and around these ponds. I don't feel like really walking through them right now. Yeah, I guess there are some paths, but I'm gonna try to stay on the path as much as possible. See the sun setting. Way out in the distance, you can kind of see a big flock of birds. I can't tell what they are from here. They're either red-winged blackbirds or starlings, probably. That seems to be the most common things out here. Nice little butterfly flying around. Yeah. Miles and miles of trail out here. I've got some biologists and botanist friends I plan on bringing along with me on some of these to kind of give us some perspective on what some of the stuff actually is, a little bit about it. I know some basic stuff, but you know, don't want to make myself look like an idiot by misidentifying too much stuff. Not sure what that is out there in the middle of that pond, but it's looks like it's some sort of duck or goose, and it's bobbing for some food. There's some poop, probably from a coyote. So right there, and I'm going to go ahead and go off the path a little bit, if I can get over there. There's a pair of geese with their babies. And there is a path that'll get me closer without actually having to walk through the grass. I don't really care to walk through the grass because it makes so much noise. Alright. So here we go. So right there is a pair of Canadian geese, and one of them is a little bit in the way, but with them appear to be about half a dozen goslings. And if you're watching this on a TV, oh yeah, appears to be about 7 of them. Just beautiful this time of year. It's kind of what's to be expected out here. So, if I'm correct, those same babies will, when they're sexually mature, will come back here with their family to nest. A lot of times they try to find the same area where they were born or nearby to nest. There's a couple mallards flying in the background. Oh, look at them. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Wow. Nice. I'll continue on. I don't really know what this bridge is. This is something new. Whoa, I don't know that I like this. Alright. So that kind of brings us over to the other side of this pond. And I assume this brings us out over here. And with this big dip, I assume that there's some sort of other pond over here. No, it's just a kind of a valleyway. Some nice green grass. I assume this has recently been either burned or trimmed up. They do periodically mow stuff out here just to kind of keep pathways open for everyone. So this appears to be a stream down here. Yeah, okay. So it's not really a body of water, but more a stream. And trying to, it's easiest to stay on the paths, but you kind of miss a bunch on the paths. Since I'm out here alone, I'm electing to stay on the path a little more. Not really trying to get bit. So this is something newer that I don't recall seeing. And that is this bridge up ahead. It looks really nice, and we are going to cross it. Man, it feels great out here. Look at that. Beautiful. Sunset reflecting off the water. Red-winged blackbirds, geese, mallards, all kind of congregating in different areas of this pond. So every time that I do one of these, I'm hoping for it to be either a different path, or if it's the same path, a different season. So there isn't a lot of duplicating on what you're seeing. And yeah, it's a nice little stream. So from up here, you can see that there is some fish and different things moving around in there. Unfortunately, without zoom on my camera, you don't really see that, but like I said, that is something I'm working on for future episodes. Some fresh scat, so that tells me, oh look up there, wild mallards. So the fresh scat tells me that recently there has been something out here, deer, coyote, something like that. So we may see it. It's been a while since I've seen one out here at the wetlands. There's a little small pond over there. I'm not sure what that is. Way out there, there's a whole bunch of light colored birds flying. They look too small to be any sort of waterfowl. So, I don't know. Okay. Now the question is, where do we go from here? Keep following the path and getting further away, but I think I will go this way for a little bit. So this is the West Virgin Wet Meadow is what it says. And so my guess is that means that this is newer meadow and a lot less developed. There is a pretty wide path here. I don't know if it will be graveled at any point. But wow, it's great out here. It's just, you know, I know there's roads that surround this and it's not hard to, you know, see the cars and stuff, but in the same breath, you know, it's a little slice of nature in the middle, or I guess right outside of a concrete jungle. Not quite sure what these are. They almost look like a wild fern of some sort. Flock of red-winged blackbirds. So judging by the way things are kind of cut out here, doesn't look like anything did it as far as eating. So I believe that they have trimmed stuff back recently, which, you know, understand that. If you want people to come out and visit and enjoy, people are going to be scared to walk on the paths or off path where it's known that there's copperheads, there's cottonmouths, rattlesnakes have been found out here. A little bit of everything. Right there. So if you look right there, oh, a couple whitetail, I believe. That's cool. It's the first time I've seen them out here in a while. And they're just looking at us. That's cool. Nice. Wasn't expecting to get that. Oh, if you look back there, I believe that's the buck. I can't see. He's got little small antlers. No, maybe not. That's cool. I'm glad that I got that. Oh, let's see if I can get a clear shot. There he is right there. Standing back there in the meadow, just kind of looking at us. Beautiful. This is kind of stuff you guys can see if you come out here. Wow. And he's just kind of watching us. Okay, we're gonna let him be. We're gonna continue on our walk. Hopefully there's a bridge up here soon so I can get back on that other side. He's still kind of watching us. So, yeah, here we go. Got a couple of really great shots already tonight. Close up of red-winged blackbird. Couple of geese with their babies, and now a couple deer, or actually a trio of deer. So, I'm not quite sure what else we'll find, but there's another red-winged blackbird there. They're kind of all over out here. They're beautiful. There's a couple mallards right there, just flew up out of the water. Sun still setting. I mean, of course, it's still setting, but you know, trying to narrate this, trying to keep you guys involved. Ooh. Fly bit me on the leg, I think. There's a couple more mallards right there. Headed down the stream. Take my time with this one today. And I need to remember to wear bug repellent next time I come out. See what else we can find. So far, no snakes. Although I find snakes beautiful, I try to go out of my way to avoid them. Appears to be another deer up here. I'm gonna go slow. There's some more mallards flying out of the creek. I can't tell if that is a deer or if that is a trash can up there. I know that they have a couple placed out here, but I don't know. It's ways out, starting to get a little dark out here. And I think we are coming up on another deer. So we're going to go up real slow and quiet. Maybe not. There's a whole bunch of meadow out there. Look at that. Oh. I scared it. I didn't mean to. So the deer that I thought we were coming up on has moved on. I'm not sure where it went. But it was a deer. There's some more mallards. You can see flying in the distance. So this is going to be a little bit longer. We might actually get a full hour out of this. I'm about a half hour in and a few minutes away from crossing back over to the other side and start working my way back. And yeah, you can see the water ripples down there in the stream. It's where the ducks just took off from. Again, a lot of this beautiful meadow. Appears to be some beehives over there I've never seen. Oh, that's a nice bench. I'm sure that would be a great place to come out and sit. And right now I'm just kind of freestyling. There'll be times where I'll have Ryan or other people out here with me on walks and be a little bit more entertaining, but as of right now, you got me. Sorry. I gotta tell you, the wetlands are absolutely massive compared to what they were when I was younger. There's a lot more to it. A lot more trails. Wow. It's just, it's not that I'm easily wowed. Just, you can't get this in the city. Little moth flying around. Do my best to try to avoid any snakes and to get back to the car before it gets too dark. I don't want to bore you guys not being able to see out here. And I did not bring a light, which I do have a light that mounts to this camera. That way in the future we can go on nature walks out here in the dark. Now, it's dammed up down there. I assume that's from beavers. It looks pretty heavily packed. But it could just also be limbs that have kind of came downstream. So, I don't know. I'm not going to get close enough to find out right now, but it might be a venture for the future. What is this sign? Do not play on rocks. I take it someone has fucked around and found out. And that right there is the Wakarusa River, I believe. There's a nice view of the stream that we've been following along. Not quite sure what this booth is, but maybe it'll kind of give us an idea of where we're at. Baker University Wetlands. Sunrise to sunset. Where are we? You are here. Where is the... Okay. P1. So I'm trying to figure out... P1 is the Discovery Center. Okay, so we are going to follow diagonal trail to the Discovery Center, looks like. Maybe. This looks... Huh? Okay. I take it back. This is our diagonal to the Discovery Center. And the Discovery Center is where we are headed. So I will follow this trail, and this will take us back. See some bagworms up in that tree. They are starting a little bit early, but you know, that's all right. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, that we could see from the other side, some beehives. I assume that are property of the Baker University. Baker University is a private college located just about 15 miles south of here, or 10 or whatever, somewhere around there. They are located, or it's located in Baldwin City, Kansas. It's where my wife's from. Starting to get a little dark. Just fine. Oh, we got some low marsh area over here. So it's possible we may stir some stuff up walking. Red-winged blackbird singing to us. A couple mallards flying in. This has been great. This has been peaceful. So this is probably going to... Oh, wow. Nice. I like this. Nice little pond there. Some mallards swimming on it. Not as clear and as bright as a little bit ago when we had the Canadian geese. I know this mic picks up a lot, so I'm sorry about all the crunching. It's something I'm going to work on. See if there's something I can figure out on that for better audio. I mean, unless it adds to the realness of the walk to make you feel like you're walking with me, which is cool. You know, if you're watching this in a VR headset or something, it's almost like you're out here at the wetlands with me. That's beautiful. Look at that. These ponds. You can see the trails from jets that were in the sky earlier. Beautiful breeze out here. Just kind of coasting along through the cattails and wild grass. Man. I hope this sunset's coming through as beautiful on video as it is in person. Ooh, I hear the coyotes. I also hear some sirens, so maybe the coyotes are yelling back at the sirens. Out in this meadow right there, there's a whole bunch of red-winged blackbirds kind of hanging out in there. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear the coyotes. You hear the bullfrogs already. I've been noticing them at my house on my koi pond that I have. So as I kind of keep working my way back towards the Discovery Center, I really want to thank you guys so much for the support you've given us already. We have a whole lot more stuff coming to the Soapbox Smorgasbord. You'll see new places, new faces, stuff like that over the next coming months. And, you know, we're hoping to put out some content that you really enjoy. We've really enjoyed doing this, and so our goal is to kind of keep this going for as long as we can. As long as we can sustain, as long as we are enjoying it and it doesn't feel like it's a chore, we're going to keep this thing going. And we're trying to be as consistent as possible. So, yeah, look at that back there. Look at the moon. So we got the moon on one end behind us, and this beautiful sunset. I'm going to go up here on this little lookout tower. Little observation deck. You can kind of see further out. Okay. All right, I got to keep this gravy train moving. I kind of started this a lot later than I anticipated tonight. But I'm glad I did because the sunset's fantastic. Like I said, you got the moon behind us, bringing up the tail end. And you got the sunset leading the way. You can still hear the coyotes in the distance. They're getting a little bit harder to hear, so either we're moving away from them or they are moving away from us. So up ahead, looks like we've got another stream that we're coming up on. I don't know if it's a stream or a connection of ponds. Looks like this goes down a little bit, but it looks like, yeah, okay, it is a stream. I stand corrected. So with it kind of getting dark and hard to see what's there, it looks like you can either cross the bridge or cross that. With it kind of getting hard to see. Ooh, I heard some movement. All these cattails. Mainly birds. So it's kind of getting hard to see, and I don't feel like going across there not knowing if there's any snakes or anything. Like I said, I'm not looking to get bit, especially when I'm out here by myself. This last little bit. Some more of the red-winged blackbirds singing and talking to us. Out there in the distance on that little pond, see a whole bunch of, looks like geese. Okay. Well, we are approaching the end of our trail, and I'd like to thank all of you for joining me, and hope you guys have a good night. Thank you.